Hey guys, welcome back to some more AFK Arena. Today we're back over on our test account and the new patch notes are up. That is right, patch notes 1.151 are up, which isn't going to bring our Draconic hero, which it looks like it does. A new Draconic hero, Kregor, the Dragon Realm Guardian, now strength-based tank. So that was correct. A lot of players were saying that it is going to be a warrior because we don't have a warrior yet, but it looks like we're getting our second tank. So it is going to be another Draconic hero. And it looks like Dragon Quake zones and brands to target the enemy to penetrate his allied side of the defense or on the battlefield, accumulates points of decimation to enhance allies and the allied. So defensive tank, maybe a little bit of a buffing tank. Going to be interesting. Now, it's not noted here, but I don't know. It doesn't look like it's going to be a highborn dragon, which means that we can summon them very similar to Meleon and to Nyla. Will be able to actually pick up this hero. Now added a bountiful trial, of course. New additions, Dragon Isle updates. This is what we were kind of waiting on. Since we had the release of the Dragon Isle, it's been incredibly difficult to get any heroes on there. But this is, I believe, the 5th one that we have the regular hero. New Wormcrest Spire limited summon rewards. Not sure exactly what that is. In the first month following the launch of a new dragon-like hero, adventurers who reach a certain number of summons in the Wormcrest Spire will be eligible for rewards. So they're going to reward us for doing summons. Not really what we're looking for as far as... So they're going to reward you for summons, but a lot of people don't want to do summons because, again, they're kind of silly, expensive in there. It could be a little bit offset. We'll have to see exactly the rewards that they are providing in here for that Dragon Spire. Dragonforge Trials improvements added a skip battle, which is awesome because if you've been stuck on a stage, kind of stinks because you're kind of stuck there. Voyage of Wonders, Peggy's Game. Princess Peggy, always bored in the castle, has channeled her imagination into a wonderful, entertaining board game. Steps into an exciting adventure game that Peggy has loved. Lovely design. Very interesting. Vault of Time. Look at that, guys. The Vault of Time or the Abyssal Expedition is coming back. Season will include the following adjustments. Ranks and militia features will be available. Adjusted the amount of the final boss health or has for each life. We've seen this every time they've adjusted it depending how fast or slow you kill it. Number of resources sighted on land has been expanded to include the rainforest, tribunal ruins, crystal lake, and more. That was another thing. This one, it seemed like you were traveling way too far to get any of the resources. And what happened with that is if you're traveling an incredible amount of distance to get resources, you're burning all your stamina to get resources. And then when you got to the boss, you didn't have any stamina left because, again, you had to pick up those resources. Seemed like this was something that definitely needed to be adjustment. So we have the Autumn Delight. You can claim the corresponding reward by logging in daily during the event. Very cool. Additionally, Hero's Choice Chest. Isle of Gold is back on repeat. You can build your own island and, of course, pillaging resources. A new Misty Valley. So Misty Valley is going to be back again. And then let's see what we got new in here. So added, reduced 68. It looks like they reduced the difficulty in 68 and added chapter 69. The Mint Vault, very interesting. Bag item filter. Adventurers can now filter specific items in their bag, including those chests, which make it easier. New optimization, rapid strength for signature items. I like this. They need it for a couple different places. If you have enough items, you can go to a specific level. That was much needed, that you can go ahead and just level that up. Fight of Fates is going to be available. Guys, when you think of events in this patch, so we got the Fight of Fates is coming. The Misty Valley is coming. The Isle of Gold is coming. Autumn Delights, which is the login event, is coming. Vault of Time is coming. Voyage of Wonder is coming. Changes to the Dragonforge is coming. That is 7 changes that we're seeing in here, which is kind of crazy to think with everything in here. Now, looking at the dragon, the new Draconic heroes, what we were kind of talking about is looking at the Isle. So there's going to be some updates. There's going to be some changes. But as it sits right now within the wish list, we do only have the four heroes. So there were a lot of players that were saving the scrolls, were saving diamonds, were saving a lot until we got essentially this 5th slot. Now, with the new hero coming out, you have to remember that we've proven it since we had the Draconic heroes actually came out, is if you only put one Draconic hero in here, the probability to get this specific Draconic hero does increase. you do have the probability or a chance to pull the other ones. But to get one specific hero, we did this over on the YouTube account. We did it with Nyla, we did it with Melion, making sure the specific one, and I'm gonna do the exact same. As I'm gonna drop the brand new hero when it comes up on global into just this slot, meaning that the probability of getting this specific hero is going to be higher, and going in here, doing the summons in the entirety just based on one hero. It is a way to save a little bit of resources, save a little bit of your diamonds overall. That way when you're doing the summons, and if they're rewarding the summons, I hope with all the summons that we've done and everything that they're going to backdate from when we did the summons with essentially with the update for this patch. They're going to go back and look at all of the scrolls we've used, all the diamonds we've used, and give us some resources. And I hope it's not just everything going forward. Now, of course, looking in here, Draconic supplies, we get one of these. This is still an area where we are missing pretty much everything. When you think of the ability to produce your Draconic insignias, getting them on a regular basis to actually pick up or build a hero, it's near impossible. Unfortunately, at this point, it is near impossible to get them. A lot of people built out, of course, Hildwyn because we got all the free copies. But looking at building out Land, looking at building out Gwen, majority of players have zero option to build these heroes at all. It is still kind of exclusively behind the pay-to-win wall that we do see within here. And I know they've added a couple more places, but even looking at the places where they've added those Draconic insignias, including some of the shops in here, you know, getting a couple here and there, because even there's 10. Even here we have what, another 10, so that's 20 in total. And I think that's all we have out of here. But let's say we even get 50 in a couple other places with the Draconic insignias themselves. You're talking getting one copy a month. Maybe one copy a month. And then even looking in here, we have 10, we have 20, we have 30 more in here. Again, all of those used in their entirety, even the ones that we do get out of a couple different game modes. You might be getting one, maybe if you're lucky, 2 copies a month, where you need 3 copies to even build up the hero itself. You're talking a multitude of months. And my worry is within those months that they are going to be releasing more of the Highborn Draconic heroes. With the release of the new heroes, of course, we are not seeing the increase really in the insignias to stay on par with them. They need to add them, and I don't know if they would do it kind of diamond-wise or if they did something else here with our cards, so giving us the ability to actually pick up time emblems in a different way, and then spending diamonds or allowing us to use diamonds to actually get those Draconic heroes that we do have in there. I don't know if that's coming at a point, but it really does need to. Now, the other thing they didn't touch on that we did not see is the Field of Stars. Doesn't seem like there's anything that is coming with this, and we were hoping this would be the area to get those arcane staffs, and this would be the area to build the Draconic heroes to get some of the resources that we do have within the game mode. So it'd be really cool to see if they did update this and let us and allow us to really get some of the Draconic heroes as well as the collections within this Field of Stars itself. All right, guys, so that is going to do it for the patch notes for today. Let me know in the comments what you guys think, and as always, thank you guys for watching.